What's up, guys? Rob from Legit Brownies Gaming here, bringing you another episode of LA Noire. And last episode, we checked out two house fires that unfortunately killed 4 people in one of them. And we had an arsonist glitch the game out on us. And I had to intentionally fail the case and then go catch him after the fact. But anyway, our partner doesn't seem to think that there's anything to these house fires. It seems a bit suspicious to me that both the victims of these house fires had, quote-unquote, won a contest from Gulliver's Travels before the houses went up. Seems like, to me, like potential fraud insurance. And that Gulliver's Travels didn't actually want to kill anybody, and that's why they were getting them out of the house. But if that's the case, then that needs to stop. That's no good.
Can you go right at the next corner?
I can. So now we're going to Gulliver's Travels. We're going to ask him what the deal is with these contests and why it just so happens that 2 people who won their contest had their houses burned down mysteriously in the middle of the night. Smells fishy to me. My partner doesn't think so, but my partner's also kind of being a dick. So we'll see. He's mad at me just like everyone else is in this game. Join the club, buddy. Everybody hates Phelps. Gulliver's Travels, see?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you,
Nice
gentlemen?
tie,
We
dude.
have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company. Yes, I remember them. They called in to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate. Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Yeah, I don't know what my partner's doing. What was the... Steffens. Yeah, that was the name. Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
Collected. Do they not care? Alright, and Sawyer.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
Yeah, this doesn't really tell us that he's lying, though.
So they are not a government agency? I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions. I'm told the tickets were a prize. Yes, they were. You do a lot of these prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yeah, that seemed very suspicious to me.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky? Christ. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Suburban Redevelopment.
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won. Thanks for your help. No problem. Wish I could do something for that family. You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them out. I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you good man, Cunningham? You're all right. Yeah, I'm great. poorer, but great.
$50 is probably a lot of money back then. Actually, I'm very curious. I'm gonna make our partner drive to the next location. I'm gonna look at exactly how much
You drive. I need to go over the
$50
case
in 1947 is.
Where are we
I'm
headed?
curious.
Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
$563? Yikes. Phelps just wrote this man down for a $500 donation. Jesus. That is crazy. Almost $600 in 2020. Damn. Wow. Alright. I mean, if you say so.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Let's go to the fire station, I guess.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Yeah, he seems to think that there's something involved with this too. Because when I told him my suspicion, he didn't just completely blow me off, like my partner did over here. So he seems to be on our side, at least for now. So that visit to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund literally did nothing for us, but at least now we know that Elysian is an investor. So if this is fraud, which it's looking more and more like it is, because he said that, you know, they have this quote-unquote random drawing, which just turns into the Suburban Redevelopment Fund telling them exactly who wins, and then I'm guessing they go and burn their house down. So, that's no good. Ooh, pro driving right there. Not so pro driving right there. But we're here at the fire station, which is neat. (11:31 a.m.)
We came as soon as we could.
That's not true. We went all over the place.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
It's a box.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright
Penny.
You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding.
Oh, I
in the
think I
room.
remember this. This is a
Now
puzzle.
the
Oh
gas
God.
has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh God. I don't remember what.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Right, which it is. So it's really just... No, put down the Phelps, you idiot. So it's really just these two.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot, turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
This thing? Jesus.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Alright, so that puzzle luckily didn't take too long. Remember when I first played this game, that puzzle took me forever. Let's go to the InstaHeat factory.
Show?
Whoops.
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Yeah, he was really creepy, actually. Like, not the kind of guy you want to meet at the end of a dark alley. But let's see if we can boogie oogie oogie on over to the
Go straight.
InstaHeat factory there.
Hang the left up there.
Alright. This case has us driving all over creation. If this case is more just driving, I might just have my partner do it. I do like to do the driving because it's just a little bit of extra, you know, garbage. Not garbage, just a little bit of extra stuff I can put in the video. You watching me slam into cars and run over streetlights and stuff, but it does take a fair bit of time that we could just cut out without having our partner drive places, so we'll see. That is up for debate.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone.
I'm in
I
charge.
see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
What up, bitch?
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Is this him? Does this guy just not notice us walking around?
He worked at Hayden.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Oh. It's a big sign, or not a big sign, but it's a sign that says manager.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Canteen. Where the hell is... Oh. What up, what up, what up?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look.
It's gonna be faulty or tampered with.
We have a problem. This has been
Yep.
tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
I see.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Oh, that didn't seem very... That didn't seem very genuine. Let's see if we can remove an answer. Hopefully they don't remove lie. You suck!
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing
So you
going
installed
up.
faulty
At the beginning,
wiring?
we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Yeah, and somebody's dead because of it.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I highly doubt that. Oh, rip.
You
It was the
employ
truth.
accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Big rip.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
That was maybe a little bit of gung-ho of me, but the way he said that was just...
There. Around a dozen of them. The housing business is going crazy at the moment.
The way he said that was a bit,
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
a bit cavalier for my liking, but... Oops.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Who's screaming out there?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
You got a problem, pal?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning
Peter
Franklin,
Kelligrew?
Neves Raymond, O'Brien
Sounds like a name from
Thomas,
Harry Potter.
Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Barley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Why is he
Thanks.
working as an installer?
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
Reginald Varley, guaranteed.
There is a Reginald Barley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Wish I could
Your
afford that.
employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Racing. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Barley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Barley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I guess we're just gonna bulldoze our way to some evidence here.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Racing.
What the hell?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
I like how it's priced at 5 cents. Like, you still have to buy it.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Nice pictures of strippers, by the way, in his locker.
Junk.
I guess that's it for his locker. Mr. Varley.
Our company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Yeah, they probably don't work too well.
Barley has a problem with bugs.
I don't know.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Seriously?
Hope that helps, officer.
There's one more we need to investigate here. A pamphlet. Another one.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Interesting.
Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Barley. Where to, Phelps?
Well, Clemens had a copy in his locker.
$50 is a fortune.
I don't know if that means anything. The first guy had a whole distribution setup in his locker, and the second guy had Mosquito Coil. So I think we should go investigate Clemens first, because he seems like the least likely suspect. So if we can eliminate him before we get on to the other 2 guys, then that might be the move. More tampering. Oh boy. Loading screen, loading screen. Everyone loves a loading screen. Yeah. I don't know what that was either, so don't ask. You don't want an answer to that question, friend. But I think what I'm going to do in this episode, we are going a little long, but let's investigate Clemens first, because like I said, he seems like the least likely suspect. So if we can eliminate him, get him off the table, then it'll make our job easier trying to pick between the other 2. Between Barley and other dude.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go to Clemens first.
So where do you want to go?
We'll do the investigation of the other 2 guys. We'll go in the next episode for sure. We're gonna get another loading screen here. Yeah, loading screen. Loading screen. Hi. Hello, friend. What the hell are you doing, Phelps?
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Good lord.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
Well, that's definitely a lie. Do we have anything that connects the 2? That does not help, but I guess we'll go with doubt.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. They want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Barley is he gets kickbacks from some
Ooh.
developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
I mean, is this enough to catch him in a lie? I mean, technically.
You like fires.
Whoa, Phelps.
You service the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Sorry about that, guys. Just got rudely interrupted.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Instead hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded in
Oh
the
boy.
settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Jesus.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
That's definitely a lie because he has a pamphlet from his locker.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Yeah, the pamphlet, dude.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Seems like that's the case, but like I said, the interview for the next 2 suspects is gonna have to wait till next episode, so join us then, won't you?